Hey Wishlings, it's Sims Wishes here and welcome to another episode of Girly Gamer Review. Now in this series I play and review games I think Simmers and girls would enjoy playing. And in this episode I'll be reviewing Lego Worlds. So Lego Worlds is a procedurally generated open world game that you can play on PC, Xbox, PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. In this episode I'm playing on PC. So the ultimate goal of this game is to become a master builder. So how do we play this game? Basically you start in space as an astronaut. Your little spacecraft starts to have some troubles and you crash land on the first planet. Once you get there, you got to complete some tasks to collect gold blocks which you need to fly your spaceship. The more gold blocks you collect, the further in space you can travel. Also, the gameplay starts on a very linear path where you must complete specific tasks to collect gold blocks and tools. You're also given specific places to travel to in the beginning. Once you have all the tools and complete key tasks, you're free to explore and do as you wish. The tools you collect along the way are a key part of the game. So you can use a tool, for example, to copy an item that you see. You can then use that item in your own building project. You can also scan people and they can become a character option that you can play yourself, or you can place a copy of that character into the world. You also have full access to all the items and characters you collect in any world that you travel to. Another goal of the game is to collect money from treasure chests and in the world around you. You need this money to buy and use the items that you collect. So that includes characters as well. You also get access to a landscaping tool which allows you to change the world around you. With this tool you can create mountains or dig deep into the ground to find treasure. You also get access to other neat tools such as a camera which you can use to take in-game photos and complete in-game tasks. And I love that because I'm a big fan of cameras in games. I just enjoy taking photos, so that's a big plus for me. Once you get past the tutorial stage of the game, which is, as I mentioned before, very linear, you got to follow a key path and a specific structure and follow specific tasks, which can, for me, it was a little bit cumbersome. I was expecting a game that was open world straight away. I wasn't expecting the linear thing straight up, but once you get past that, you're free to do as you please. You will have to start collecting different building block items so you can create better and more complex structures, because the whole point of this game is to be a master builder. So the only way you can do this though is to chase down these little green guys that carry a chunk of Lego. So they literally run around with this Lego on their head. You got to chase them down and steal it off him. Once you have the piece, it's added to your collection and you can start building with it. I think one of the best parts of this game is that you can play it in so many ways. So you can, for example, keep traveling between all the worlds and collecting as many characters and items as you can. You could also make it your goal to complete every task and find every treasure chest on a planet before moving to the next one. Or you could just find a planet that you like, settle there and just build to your heart's content. The options are pretty endless. So now we get to pros and cons. What's good about the game, what's not so good about the game. So there's a lot of good things. That's actually a lot. The vast number of worlds is a big plus for me. I like having choice in a lot of options of things you can do. And also they're procedurally generated, so you're never quite sure the landscape that's going to be there when you land on it, or the kind of characters and the kind of tasks you'll get. So each one is very unique, which is awesome. There's also lots of building options. You can build so many different things, just like Lego, just like real Lego, but in, online. Collecting things is a big plus for me. I love collecting things in any game. So you're collecting the building objects, animals, characters, and then you got them there. So that's another sort of thing that keeps you going in the game. It's just a collection of things. Also the tasks are actually are very good. I'm usually a fan of more open worldy, do as you like kind of games, but the tasks give you something to do. It pushes you forward, gives you motivation. And there's a good variety of tasks so far that I've found, lots of different things you can complete, and you can choose whether you do or you don't want to complete them. It's up to you. So the choice is there. The characters, now that's another big plus for me. It's Lego. Who doesn't love the Lego characters? Lego characters are just awesome, and they've got to have like most of the actual Lego characters you could think of in this game. And they're probably going to add more in the future, I'd say, as well. And not only do you have this whole full set characters, you can also mix and match the heads and the hairs and the clothes to create characters as well. So that's A plus for me. Also, there's a lot of really cool, quirky interactions and things that happen in the game that you don't expect. Like, for example, if you play music, it can make like any characters or skeletons and things around you start dancing, or or an animal might react in a weird way, or you might find like a person riding a dolphin through a lava field. There's so many random things happen in this game which just make it a whole other level of fun and interesting. Like when you have unexpected experiences, it just adds to the game, I think. Now for cons. The controls and the navigation's a bit clunky. It's not as smooth as I'd like it to be, but then I'm not used to playing a game like this, because I obviously play The Sims mostly, but it is a little clunky for me. Also, I was a bit disappointed that there wasn't an open online massive multiplayer option in this game where you could just play with the general public online. I think that would be awesome. That way you could create little communities and build things together with with other people, like games like Minecraft does it on the open servers. Basically an open server where you can sort of collaborate. I would love that for this game. I think there's a lot of opportunity for that, but it's just not there. You can play multiplayer with your friends though, or just play on your own. Also, I was a bit hesitant about the initial linear gameplay. It's a very strict set rules of things you have to do at the start, which for me, I was like, I wasn't a fan of, but once you got through it, it helped you understand the game better, and I was fine with it. You do get used to it, and once you get into the open world part of it, then it becomes a lot easier to play because you've taken those initial steps. Also, I've come across a couple of bugs in the game as well, where certain functions sort of freeze up, or for example, I pulled out a tool and it froze and it wouldn't let me put it away. So there's some bugs for them to fix as well. So hopefully they'll get to those. Also, you're probably thinking, how much is this game like Minecraft? Because there's a lot of similar things to it actually. So obviously you can build and alter the landscape just like in Minecraft. Also, there's day and night like Minecraft, and when night comes, evil things like zombies can come out and attack you, just like Minecraft. Quite similar to that. But there's a lot of differences as well. Obviously there's no mining in this game, which is a key part of Minecraft. Also, it's a lot easier to change the landscape. You literally just grab it, any size chunk of land you want, and you can remove it or raise it up instantly. So molding the land around you is far easier. Also, your characters don't eat or sleep in this game. It's not needed. So, why would a simmer want to play this game? A couple of things. Character creation, collecting things and building. All those three elements are things that you do in The Sims, and you can do those things in this game as well. Also, I think this is a girly game. I personally love girly games. To me, a girly game is something that's cute, doesn't have much violence, or there's a lot of female characters that you can choose. And for me, this ticks all those boxes. Basically, it's a fun game centered around building rather than hurting others. I think it's great for kids and adults as well. So, with all this, what do I rate Lego World? How many stars shall I give the game? So, I rate Lego Worlds 3.5, so 3.5 stars. Basically, it's a fun game to play. There's lots of places to explore and good fun things to do, but the navigation could be a little bit better, and there's a couple of bugs to fix. But 3.5 is a solid score, I think. So yeah, so what do you think? Does this look like a game that you'd like to play? Let me know in the comments below. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, Wishlings. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, and happy swimming everyone!